I'm Allison Hill, your neighborhood reporter in Waco. The man who has led the Catholic Church for more than a decade is said to be in critical condition. As Catholics everywhere come together to pray for the Pope, I spoke with parishioners at Sacred Heart Catholic Church on a Sunday that feels different for so many.
Chiesa, a tale proposito, dice il Concilio Vaticano II.
Pope Francis, head of the Catholic Church, spiritual leader to more than 1.3 billion people, and a figure whose political and moral influence reaches across the globe.
His holiness is more important to us than anything else.
But this Sunday looking much different for Catholics, including those at Sacred Heart in Waco, as all eyes turn to the Pope's health.
Obviously, when you're dealing with health, there's a lot of questions about death, and that's always a very, very negative and scary scenario, but I think at this point you're going to practice your faith.
This is a Jubilee year, so it's a big deal that he's around and able to celebrate that with the rest of the faith.
Respiratory issues isn't very easy to get over, especially with his age. It's even worse.
More than a week ago, the Pope was admitted to the hospital for bronchitis. But in the last 72 hours, his health took a turn, quickly becoming pneumonia in both of his lungs, with doctors fearing the possibility of sepsis. But as the world watches, waiting for updates, parishioners say for now, all they can do is pray.
The best thing to do right now is to just pray. Just pray, pray, pray. We've been thinking about him throughout. We've been praying for him at church, out of church. And even when we're not thinking about him, we see him in social media all the time. So he's always present in our minds.
The Pope's health decline comes as Catholics around the world celebrate the Holy Year, a sacred time of forgiveness and renewal, usually celebrated every 25 years. We'll continue to update you on his condition on air and online at KXXV.com. In Waco, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Allison Hill.